Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Connect. Okay, and next topic is a normality. Okay, normality is the number of gram equivalents, of the solute present in 1 liter of the solution at given temperature is called normality. Okay, equivalent weight. What is equivalent weight? The substance in a react with 1 gram of hydrogen or 8 grams of oxygen is called equivalent weight. Okay, these number of gram equivalent weights present in 1 liter of solution at given temperature is called a normality. Okay, this normality is generally denoted capital N. Okay, understand? Okay, normality is the number of gram equivalent of solute present in 1 liter of solution. Okay, given temperature is called normality. This normality is generally denoted capital N, and next one is given the small capital N equal to number of gram equivalent of solute by volume of solution in liters. Okay, number of gram equivalent of solute by volume of solution in liters. Okay, or N equal to X by V in liters. X means gram equivalent. X equal to gram equivalent. Okay, V equal to volume in liters. Okay, and if it is calculated by the following reactions is X equal to number of gram equivalent equal to weight of the solute in grams by gram equivalent weight. Gram equivalent weight is a GEW. GEW. Okay, gram equivalent weight. This is okay. X equal to weight of solute in grams by gram equivalent in weight. Okay, this is G, or W by GEW. Okay, this is, and next normality of relation for dilution reactions. The dilute reaction is calculated by the N1V1 equal to N2V2. Okay, N1V1 equal to N2V2 is N1 is normality of concentrated solution, V1 is volume of concentrated solution, and N2 equal to normality of dilute solutions, and V2 equal to volume of dilute solution. Okay, and next same the volumetric analysis calculation is N1V1 equal to N2V2. Okay, dilute solution also same, N1V1 equal to N2V2, but normality of concentration solution. Then this one is a N1V1 equal to N2V2 is volumetric analysis is the N1 is normality of first solution, V1 is volume of first solution, and N2 equal to normality of second solution, and V2 equal to volume of second solution. Okay, this is the formulas of the normality. Okay, and next the unit of normality is gram equivalent per liter. The unit of normality is gram equivalent per liter, and normality depends on temperature. If normality is decreases with increases of the temperature. Okay, normality problems. This is the normality problems. First problem is the 9.8 grams of H2SO4 dissolved in 2 liters of water. Okay, calculate the normality of solution. Okay, 9.8 grams of H2SO4 solution in 2 liters of water. Calculate the normality of solution. This is the normality formula is normality equal to weight by gram equivalent weight into 1 by V in liters. 1 is the 1 liter. Okay, volume in liters. Okay, this is the calculate the normality. Okay, normality is we don't know. Okay, weight is 9.8 grams. Okay, and GEW. Okay, GEW is a gram equivalent weight, but GMW gram molecular weight of H2SO4. Gram molecular weight of H2SO4. H2SO4 is the acid. Okay, this the molecular weight is 98. Okay, acid is, this is the acid, but gram equivalent weight is a basicity. Basicity is how many hydrogens here? 2 hydrogens. Okay, then calculated the gram equivalent weight of H2SO4 equal to molecular weight by basicity. Okay, then it is a 49. Okay, gram equivalent weight of H2SO4 is 49. Okay, and volume equal to how many liters? 2 liters. Okay, these are substituted in this formula. Okay, N equal to weight 9.8, GEW 49 into, okay, and value 1 liter. Value is how many liters? 2 liters. Okay, this calculation is 1 by 10 equal to 0.1. Okay, normality equal to 0.1 n gram equivalents per liters. Okay, this is the. Okay, and next problem is find the normality of solution prepared by dissolving 10 grams of NaOH in 500 ml of water. Okay, find the normality of solution prepared by dissolving 10 grams of NaOH in 500 ml of water. The calculator is the normality. Okay, this is the formula. Normality equal to weight by GEW into 1000 by V in milliliters. Okay, this in this liters is the 1 by V. Milliliters is the 1000 by V in milliliters. Okay, then normality equal to, we don't know. Weight equal to 10 grams and GEW gram equivalent weight. Okay, sodium hydroxide molecular weight, GMW of NaOH. This is base. Molecular weight is 40. Okay, and this is base is the gram equivalent weight of base is molecular weight by acidity. Acidity means how many hydroxyl ions in presence of molecule. Okay, only one hydroxyl ion. OH group is only one. Okay, and this is a gram molecular weight of NaOH is 40 and gram acidity is 1, and gram equivalent weight of NaOH equal to molecular weight by acidity 40 by 1. Okay, gram equivalent weight of NaOH also 40. Okay, and these values are substituted in this formula. Okay, normality equal to weight is 10 grams by gram equivalent weight is 40, and next one 1000 by volume equal to 500 ml. Okay, 10 by 40 into 1000 by 500 ml. Okay, then calculated is 0.58. Okay, next problem is calculate the weight of Na2CO3 present in 100 ml of 0.5 solution. Okay, normality is 0.5 and volume is 100, and next calculate the weight. Okay, actual formula is normality equal to weight by gram equivalent weight into 1000 by volume in milliliters. Okay, this is the formula. We don't know weight. This is the cross multiplication. Is weight equal to N into gram equivalent weight into volume in milliliters by 1000. This is the formula. Okay, then first we calculated the weight is, we don't know, and normality equal to 0.5, and next one is the gram equivalent weight. Okay, gram equivalent weight. First of all, gram molecular weight of Na2CO3. This is the gram molecular weight. This is the salt. Okay, Na2CO3 is the sodium carbonate. Molecular weight is 106, and this is the total valency is here, 2 sodiums. Each sodium is valence is 1. Okay, this is the sodium, two sodiums here, that is the valency also 2. Okay, then gram equivalent weight of Na2CO3 equal to molecular weight by valency 2 is a 53. Okay, gram equivalent weight of Na2CO3 is 53. These values are substituted, and next one is the volume. Volume equal to 100 ml. Okay, these values are substituted. Okay, weight equal to normality is 0.5 into gram equivalent weight is 53 and volume is 100 by 1000. This is the calculation. Weight equal to 2.65 grams. Okay, next one is the last topic is colloids. Okay, these colloids is the heterogeneous system in which one substance is dispersed as very fine particles, another substance is dispersion medium. Okay, these colloids is invisible. Okay, is a small particle. Okay, is invisible. Okay, then this is the colloids particles is heterogeneous system in which substance is dispersed is very fine particles, another substance is dispersion medium. Okay, this is the two consistencies of phases of two consistencies. This is the dispersal phase and dispersion medium. Okay, these dispersal phase, what is mean by dispersal phase is this is the internal phase. Okay, we can see this is a dispersal phase is the phase which is dispersed through the dispersion medium. Okay, it's a dispersion means separation. Dispersion means separation. Okay, the phase which is dispersed through the dispersion medium is called dispersal phase or internal phase. Internal phase. Okay, for example, milk. Okay, the milk is in a vitamins, fats in water. Okay, the fats and vitamins we can't see, that is a internal phase. Milk is visible, that is a dispersion medium. For example, clouds. Clouds in water droplets. Water droplets is we can't see, that is the internal phase, that is a dispersion phase. Clouds is a visible, that is a dispersion medium. This dispersion medium is the phase in which scattering occurred is called external phase. The scattering means going through. Okay, the scattering means is the going. Okay, this is the dispersion medium is separation. This is called external phase. Okay, dispersal phase plus dispersion medium is equal to colloidal solution. This is a colloidal solution. Okay, these are types of colloids. These types of colloids is the two types of colloids. First one is the lipophilic colloids. Second one is the liophobic colloids. Okay, lipophilic colloids is the liquid loving. Okay, this means the colloidal solution which can be prepared by the direct mixing of dispersal phase and dispersion medium. Direct mixing of the dispersal phase and dispersion medium is called lipophilic colloids. Okay, this is the water loving colloids. This, for example, proteins, starch and rubbers. Okay, and this is a more stable and can't be coagulate easily. Okay, and next one, these are reversible and this is a true molecules. Okay, this is the lipophilic colloids. These lipophilic colloids can be prepared by direct mixing of the dispersal phase and dispersion medium. This is the internal phase, this is the external phase. Okay, okay, and second type is the liophobic colloids. It is a liquid hating. Okay, it is a liquid hatings. Okay, then these colloidal solution which cannot be prepared by direct mixing of dispersal phase and dispersion medium. This cannot be prepared. Okay, it is directly cannot be prepared by direct mixing of the dispersal phase and dispersion medium is called liophobic colloids. This is the liophobic colloids. They are not stable and easily coagulated. Okay, and next one is this easily coagulated, and it is a reversible, irreversible solutions. And examples is the iron, silver chloride. Okay, this is the examples of the leophobic colloids. These leophobic and these colloids is the two types, leophilic colloids and leophobic colloids. This leophilic colloids is the can be prepared direct mixing of dispersal phase and dispersion medium, and this second one is the leophobic is a liquid heating. Okay, it is cannot be prepared by the dispersal and dispersion medium. This is the colloids and examples. Okay, and next one is the industrial applications of colloids. Okay, this is the first application is removal of the dust particle from smoke by using of the electrostatic Catterall electrostatic precipitator. Okay, this is the electrostatic precipitator is the removal of the dust particle from smoke. Okay, and next most of these colloid particles is most used by the most of the medicines is drugs in the surface areas, large areas, and these are used in the paints, inks and rubbers, graphites, lubricants and cement. These are colloid industrial uses.